Good morning everyone. Welcome for today's session. In last session for chapter number 3, that is export finance, we were discussing about the needs for export finance. Why an exporter need finance? Exporter generally need finance for procurement of raw material and other component, providing extending credit, providing credit period to buyer. Uh, they also need finance till the export proceeds are realized, etc. So for all this reason, the exporter need finance. Now today we have to discuss payment terms. These are the few important terms that are used in international business when a buyer and seller is transacting in international business, that is buying and selling of goods. For buying and selling of goods, one of the given payment method is used in international business. Now in this, the first method is cash in advance. In this method, the seller, that is the exporter, asks for 100% advance payment from buyer. Until and unless the payment is received from buyer, the exporter is not going to sell the goods to importer. Generally, this method is used in export business when there is a seller's market. It means where there are very few or a monopoly kind of situation in market from seller side, while the buyers are very large in number, or the goods containing a unique characteristics, and hence it is difficult to have a replacement of that seller. In such type of market, the seller enjoys a competitive advantage, or sellers may enjoy a monopoly like situation, and hence they may ask for 100% advance payment. This method, from the viewpoint of exporter, this method is one of the safest method to transact in international business, as in this method there is no chance of buyer's default, and hence the exporter will not going to lose any amount of money, even if after placing an order, even if the buyers become defaulter, as the buyer has already made 100% advance payment. The seller, that is the exporter, is not going to lose anything in this transaction, and hence the seller, that is the exporter, is fully secured in this payment method. Now the second method is open account method. It is totally opposite from cash in advance. In open account method, generally the goods are sold to buyer without any documentary evidence or without any advance payment. Generally, this type of transaction can only be possible where the seller has full confidence and trust in buyer, or generally this took place between the business firms who are dealing since long period of time, as both the buyer and seller are known to each other and they are having a faith in each other. The open account method is used. Here the buyer gives the order, and then seller made the exporter made the goods and then directly sell to buyer without any documentary evidence or backup. Further, he also not ask for any amount in advance. After receiving the goods, and the time period, the credit period, is decided between both the parties. So after completion of that time period, the buyer is going to pay the money to exporter. From the seller's viewpoint, from the exporter's viewpoint, this method is most riskiest method in international business, as the seller do not have any backup or any proof for the export he has made, and hence in case if buyers become defaulter, then seller has to lose his all the money. Now method number 3, consignment sell method. Generally, this method is used when the seller, that is the exporter, is not selling the goods directly to buyer, that is importer, but the seller is selling the goods to any agent, any broker or any other intermediary appointed in foreign market who is working on exporter's behalf. In this type of sell, the exporter sell the goods on consignment basis to broker, then to broker or agent situated in foreign market. Then this broker or agent take the possession of the goods and try to sell the goods in foreign market. Once the goods are sold, then the agent or broker will make the payment to exporter. Generally, the agent or broker sell the goods at a higher price from which he received the goods from buyers. So the difference between his purchase price and his selling price is the agent or broker's profit. This method is also riskiest method, as the seller do not have any kind of backup for like advance payment or documentary evidence, etc. Further, the agent or broker in foreign market is been appointed by the exporter only, and hence if the agent or broker or intermediary becomes defaulter in foreign market, then the exporter has to lose all the amount of money for which the goods is been sent, and hence this method is also riskier method. Generally, this method is used when the exporter knows the agent or broker very well, or the exporter has acquired the firm in foreign market and then they are treating the firm as a agent or broker selling goods on their behalf. So in such situation, the consignment sell is used. Many of small exporters are using consignment sell method to export their goods in foreign market. So generally they are appointing the agent or broker who is situated already in foreign market since long period of time. As the agent or broker is well established in foreign market, the company can able to sell their product easily. Still, sometimes the risk of defaulter may also arise. So we'll keep till this for today. The next 3 methods will be explained in next session. Have a nice day. Goodbye.